Hey, I don't know how long this is going to be today. Pretty tired. Uh, I got a little bit of sleep yesterday, but um, I was working in a different department that I don't think I've worked in a couple of years or so, which is the freezer, and that right there not only is a little bit more taxing, and then when you're sweating, it kind of, you know, you don't really get to sweat that much in the freezer area. Uh, but I think I lifted a little bit more than normal. Not sure. I have to wait till I go to bed. Normally, I don't. I don't know how I'm feeling for the next day of work until after I go and lay down and wake up. Maybe I don't know. Get something to drink or something like that. I'll know maybe around there what I'm feeling like. But I think also the weird thing is when I got put in the freezer last night here at home, I think it was close to freezing temperatures, which is kind of a first. Now I don't think it reached freezing, but it pretty much got close to, I think it was like 36, 38, something like that. The good thing is we're already into football season, so like the last game that we played, we did a really good job. I mean, there's things to work on, but all in all, it's everything is a learning curve, a learning process that you just gotta go through head first, pretty much. Kind of like everything else in life, doesn't matter what you put yourself in. You kind of have to go through it, even if you don't want to. It's very therapeutic, but it's also a way to help you, gauge yourself and where you're at in your life. Like, a lot of people are. I mean, like me, I would say I'm a pushover for a lot of things in life. A lot of people. My niece and I think my dog. A lot of things in life that I'm kind of a pushover. My kids. But there's a lot of things, that your direction, and it's not hard. It's not hard to be focused in the things that you want to be focused in, because you have a purpose. Whether or not you found it yet, purpose could be, waking up and helping someone out for the day. That could be a great purpose. It could also mean, that you're getting ready for work, or getting ready for school, or looking for a new house. Like, a lot of things take time, but most things that you encounter, on your daily journey or adventure, it's all related to, the things that you're doing right now. What does that mean? I don't know. It just means take care of yourself. Be good to yourself. A lot of things that you'll find out in life, it really doesn't really mean much. Waiting in line, waiting your turn. Things don't go your way. Things take longer than it needs to. Things don't happen the way you want it to. Like, all those things, everything all in one. It's gonna suck, but you'll find out it's just another day. It might be a great day. It really all depends on you. I think it's going to be great for you. I think you're going to do awesome. Do I know you? I don't need to. But I know you in that sense, because I believe in your spirit. I believe you're going to try to do the best for yourself and anyone else that you come in contact with, because that's just what you want. I know I'm speaking for myself. I don't really have my kids' input. They don't, really talk like that with me. It's never been like that. it's all cut and dry with my kids. I tell them, hey, this and that. They don't want to hear it. There's a lot of things in life they don't want to hear the truth. But eventually when kids, get to that point where they have to cross that same thing, I know they'll tackle it with better enthusiasm or experience. That's one thing that most people don't gauge well with. It's really just experience with yourself and how you approach everything. Because going to work every day is an experience, but it's also something that you put yourself through every single time. So it shouldn't be difficult the next time you do it, or at least a little less difficult. I think if you go through that motion and think of work as, I got to do this for the next whatever, how long, 30 years or whatever it is, it doesn't matter what job it is, but the end of that journey, there's going to be a lot of things that you went through, and you don't want to miss a lot of that. So maybe pay attention to the small things. Let a lot of those small things go and smile more. You'll be a little bit more happy, I promise. Anyways, I love y'all. I love you too, Mom. I'm going to be seeing my mom soon. She's going to be coming to visit for a couple of months. I believe it is a week before Thanksgiving. So I'm going to have to go pick her up at the airport. Hopefully we have everything that she needs. I do have a mattress that I got for my other son. It's a really cool mattress because it's like self-inflating. So it has its own gauge, and if it gets, below a certain point, it'll just turn itself on. But it's pretty thick and pretty durable, but I've never taken it outside. I don't like taking air mattresses out because 9 times out of 10 they get a hole in them. It's always an accident, but they never really make them as tough as you'd want them to be. I think if they were like 10 times thicker than they are, I know they'd be a little bit more heavier, but it wouldn't puncture as easy. But that's just me. Anyways, I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna eat some Tapatio noodles and crash out probably in an hour or so. I'm already getting tired already. I can tell my eyes are like starting to go down as we're talking here. It's not looking good for me. I need to go eat. Y'all have a good weekend. Be awesome.